Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Over the Limit, and at this time, I have let a bit of time go by, and I think career mode is going to work out. Now, I think the first couple of weeks of this has been a little bit of an experimental phase. I've been trying things, I've been trying to do promos, stuff like that, and I really need to get a structure down like I've done with Universe Mode. In Universe Mode, I stay in character all the time. In career mode, I feel like it pulls away when I'm not in character, so I think when we're in the match, we have to be in character. But I don't know, I'm still trying to perfect it, so pretty much this Damien Sandow career is going to last until 2k14 goes away. And we're going to try something new for 2k15. It'll be a career mode, but it'll be a more sound, a more tinkered with career mode, and it'll be a little more perfect than what this is. This isn't great, but I've seen other career modes, and it's just people going, oh, look, I got hit, oh, ow, you know who I am, oh, I'm Damien Sandow, oh, like, it's just, it's just not organic, it's not great, it's not original, it's just what people have been playing as in Universe Mode for the past 5 years, however long it's been a thing, probably like 3 or 4 years, so, I'm really trying to create something new with this career mode. So it's just going to take some time. So bear with me as I attempt to better career mode as a game mode that doesn't really even exist, only in my head. Okay, so Tornado Tag Team Ladder Match for the #1 contendership of the NXT Tag Team Championships on SmackDown. Let's go ahead and get that going. I will be playing as Damien Sandow. Obviously, Cody Rhodes is our tag team partner. We're going up against the Prime Time Players. And, oh yes, good. And the Prime Time Players are making their way to the ring. On Friday Night SmackDown, they lost a match to the Rhodes Scholars. Leading to this match here tonight for #1 contendership. 3MB also going to be fighting for that #1 contendership as well. They are going to be very interested in who wins this match, because next month, the next pay-per-view, we might have to see some new NXT champions, tag team champions. It's a ladder match, so the contract, the #1 contender's contract, will be hanging above the ring, and you need to climb and ascend one of those ladders to attain that #1 contendership. Who will be the victors? The Primetime Players, or these men, Team Rhodes Scholars. Attention, ladies and gentlemen, or should I say miscreants, and unwashed masses of the WWE Universe. Attention, let you beg my indulgence for a moment. My name is Damien Sandow, and with me my partner, Cody Rhodes. And we are Team Rhodes Scholars. And tonight you are going to witness one of us climb this 10 to 15 foot ladder, and we are going to attain the #1 contendership, much like we have attained higher standards of living that you, the unwashed masses, are unused to living in. The Primetime Players are nothing but low class. I can only assume that they hail from some sort of miscreant terribleness of a city, when me and Cody Rhodes come from the rich suburbs of society. And tonight we are going to prove that class is certainly better than trash. You're welcome. And Damien Sandow, definitely not a man to be messing around with when he is in the mood to climb a ladder and attain #1 contendership. He is really laying out the law using that microphone here tonight, and the Primetime Players are not going to take kindly to that. And immediately Damien Sandow going after Darren Young, Primetime Player. Titus O'Neil, the real deal, going after Cody. And this is really almost a brawl. I mean, we've seen these guys battle in and out, left and right. Cody Rhodes on 2 weeks ago on Friday Night SmackDown interrupted a match between Titus O'Neil made him lose that match, and Damien Sandow scored a nice victory over Antonio Cesaro. Team Rhodes Scholars' stock is definitely going up in this universe. Oh, and Damien Sandow. Cody Rhodes is at the top. Cody Rhodes at the top. Damien Sandow just dodges. Damien Sandow gonna throw them over. Oh my god. Oh. And crashing and burning, and Damien Sandow taking out his own partner. Cody Rhodes is buried under those ladders. Oh my god, reverse Russian leg sweep. And Damien Sandow has just caught the back on that steel ladder. Titus O'Neil, shoulder block, taking him down. Damien Sandow really laid out a lot of punishment to Titus O'Neil and Cody Rhodes by pushing them off that 10-foot ladder. Oh, belly suplex. Oh my god, and again, Damien Sandow falls on that unforgiving steel. Power slam by Titus O'Neil. And Damien Sandow rolls out of the ring. He needs a break. Damien Sandow sees Cody and Titus O'Neil climbing to the top. Damien Sandow isolating Darren Young. Darren Young tossing Damien Sandow into the corner. Titus O'Neil throwing Cody Rhodes off. And Titus O'Neil going to the top. Oh, and he's tossed. Oh my god, and it's Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal has entered the fray here. And Jinder Mahal, is Jinder Mahal trying to attack Titus O'Neil? We did say that 3MB would be involved, and they have certainly made an impact here. Damien Sandow. Oh my god, Damien Sandow's trying to pull down the case. Jinder Mahal is he helping Team Rhodes Scholars? Oh my god, and Darren Young pulling Damien Sandow down at the last moment. And Damien Sandow ascending the ladder again. Oh my god, and being thrown down. That case was so close to coming down. Damien Sandow taking out Darren Young. Oh my god, Damien Sandow cartwheeling straight into that ladder. Oh, and there we go, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has taken down the briefcase, and Team Rhodes Scholars are your new #1 contenders at the moment for the Real Americans NXT Tag Team Championships. Jinder Mahal came out and really played a huge part in this match, helping Team Rhodes Scholars win, and Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow are the new #1 contenders. The Real Americans are going to have to watch out because their brute strength and wrestling ability are going to come head to head against the skill, talent, and cunning of Team Rhodes Scholars. Team Rhodes Scholars standing tall to end over the limit. Alright, well, there we go. We have earned #1 contention, finally, after a 2-month battle of getting the Team Rhodes Scholars back together and taking out the primetime players. Team Rhodes Scholars are your #1 contenders. Very good, very good. Let's look at the rivalries here, because I think new ones have probably popped up. Kofi and Zack Ryder, Fandango and David Otunga, Cena and Dolph are still going. Alright, so we don't have a rivalry on SmackDown that is going to replace something. That might change here, but, well, whatever. Alright, so here we go. We've got Rey Mysterio versus Roman Reigns, Speed versus Brute Power. And, of course, Roman Reigns wins that match. Santino Marella, Brodus Clay versus Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins. Overpowered much? Of course, Brock Lesnar's going to win that match with Seth Rollins. Tensai beats R-Truth, Kofi defeating Zack Ryder, David Otunga losing to Fandango, and John Cena losing to Dolph Ziggler. Alright, so who's the champ right now? So it's The Rock, right? Yeah, The Rock, The Shield, AJ, and for us it's Del Rio, Barrett, and the Real Americans. We're going after the Real Americans right now. Alright, so we really need to build that. So if we see a real American, we need to take that real American out. Zack Ryder versus Kofi. Zack Ryder wins. Daniel Bryan versus Dolph. Daniel Bryan wins. Those who are always having matches. Jesus. And, oh my god, no. Why would what? No. That's stupid. Stupid. Stupid AI. Come on, we're on a team. We're in a team. I don't understand why they want us to fight. Well, let's look at the rivalries. What? No. No, 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 no. No. That's not right. Oh, jeez. Well, let's replace it. Short rivalry 2-on-2. Let's replace it. Let's finally get booked into a thing here. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Where's Jack Swagger? Cody Rhodes, Damien Sandow. Yes, let's go ahead and do that. So let's do that. Alright, so that's a better rivalry instead, I think. So now we've got Drew McIntyre versus Christian, Great Khali versus Mark Henry, Sin Cara versus Slater, Jinder versus Justin, Cesaro and Swagger versus Cody Rhodes, and Damien Sandow. We're going to have a little bit of a preview match coming up here. And Del Rio versus The Undertaker. Oh my god, that's crazy. So the rivalry is still going. Del Rio and Mark Henry for 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 4 weeks. Okay, so let's hurry and, do we have time? I think we do. We're going into No Way Out, so at No Way Out it would be maybe either a steel cage or a Hell in a Cell match, right? Well, we don't, the Hell in a Cell's really held for, you know, World Championship matches. So let's just go ahead and get into this. Let's get right into this. We're playing some tag team action here. The Real Americans versus Team Rhodes Scholars for the tag team championships leading up to the No Way Out pay-per-view. We really need to make Cesaro and Swagger look better. So I'm not quite sure how we're going to do that. Alright, so here come the Real Americans. Lately they have been trying to change their image. Jack Swagger, Antonio Cesaro. Trying to be fighting champions, fighting off so many contenders from the Primetime Players to 3MB, and now their most recent adversaries, the Team Rhodes Scholars. Cesaro, Swagger, set for tag team action against the current #1 contenders. Ladies and gentlemen of the WWE Universe, or shall I say miscreants and unwashed masses, thank you. If I may beg your indulgence for just a moment, it will only take a moment of your time, but knowing you mouth breathers, a moment of your time is a lifetime for you, isn't it? Regardless, I'm not here to belittle you, the unwashed masses, but I am here to teach you about the real Americans. It is true, they are the real Americans, aren't they? They are the ones who are the mouth breathers. They are the ones who hail from Oklahoma, and they are the ones who are immigrants. They are not real Americans. Me and Cody Rhodes are real Americans. Cody Rhodes stems from the body of a real American, Dusty Rhodes. And I live a high-class living, much like an American should live. So ladies and gentlemen, the real Americans, Team Rhodes Scholars. You're welcome. Thank you. And Damien Sandow once again laying down the law using his microphone. Once stating to us on this announce table that Cody Rhodes was the man who delivered the skill and the action. And Damien Sandow was the one who battered his opponents with words. Damien Sandow going to be sitting on the sidelines. Cody Rhodes starting off the match against Antonio Cesaro. And Cesaro already going after Cody Rhodes here. Cesaro off the ropes. Uppercut connecting. And already Damien Sandow is going to have to get involved here. 1-0. And there's that uppercut. And Cesaro getting a handful from Damien Sandow. I mean, this is what happened to them earlier on. Cody Rhodes was caught early. And Damien Sandow gonna get caught here. Damien Sandow reversing. Samoan drop. Damien Sandow has to get out of here. This is why Jack Swagger and Cesaro are the tag team champions. Cody Rhodes needs to make the tag. Cody Rhodes does, and in comes Jack Swagger. And Jack Swagger reversing. Oh my god, what a German suplex. Nice scoop slam. And look at that, Damien Sandow taking a pot shot at Antonio Cesaro. But he's been tag team champion long enough to know that you always need to be on your toes. Have your head on a swivel. Because just because you aren't the active man in the match doesn't mean that you aren't going to have to get your hands dirty. Swagger, a nice suplex there, taking down the leader of the unwashed masses, the teacher, so to speak. Damien Sandow, and just look at this. Oh my god, he's got the full Nelson in on Jack Swagger, and he is just pulsing Swagger's head into the corner, and now choking the life out of him with his boot. Damien Sandow, not a forgiving man at all. I mean, you would not think that a man who comes to the ring wearing a robe and using such great diction as his vocabulary is would come out with such a violent way. Cody Rhodes being thrown into the Real Americans corner, and immediately when Damien Sandow tags out, Cody Rhodes is being put to the test. Cody Rhodes dropping Cesaro. Cody Rhodes has to tag in Sandow, and he does.
He's the first WWE superstar whose manners are as good as his leg locks.
Antonio Cesaro clothesline taking down Damien Sandow, and in comes Jack Swagger. Swagger reverses, throws Sandow. Oh no, he's got Jack Swagger in the corner. And here comes a tag team maneuver from the #1 contenders. Cody Rhodes trying to get anything going. I mean, he hasn't really been so productive in this match. Sandow did call him the hammer of the team, the one that does all the work. But Cody Rhodes is really just tagging in and out here. And Cesaro now matched up against Sandow. Cesaro and Sandow really are the leaders of each of these teams here. Cesaro just trying to keep things going. Sandow scoop slam. And now a knee drop to the sternum. And Sandow taking out Jack Swagger. Cesaro getting rolled up here, going for the win. 1, 2. Not gonna happen. Cesaro rolls Sandow up now. Sandow reversing. Oh my god, in the middle of the ring. 1. No, not gonna happen. And they are just kicking each other into the gut. Sandow and Cesaro. And Cesaro, a big boot, fighting out of Team Road Scholar's corner. Going for the pin. Is that going to be enough? Sandow kicking out. Oh, and a roll up here. And it gets reversed. Sandow. Oh, and Jack Swagger breaking it up. Swagger getting abused in the corner. Swagger being brought to the top. Arm drag off the top rope. Sandow now. Scoop slam. Going for the Kobito Akiet. Elbow of disdain, connecting, and Sandow looking to put Cesaro away here. And he gets reversed. Cesaro now with the finisher. Gets reversed again. Cesaro getting stolen. Sandow. Terminus connecting to Cesaro. Going for the pin. Is this going to be enough? 1, 2, 3, and it's over. Damien Sandow victorious. Team Rhodes Scholars upsetting the tag team champions. I mean, the great teamwork against Swagger here, but Damien Sandow versus Cesaro was the story of this match. Damien Sandow. I mean, a lot of roll-ups here. Sandow and Cesaro, two very smart men, two very strong men. Kobito Akiet connecting. The crowd loves that maneuver from Damien Sandow. Damien Sandow would reverse into the terminus. Connected. And that's a move that he has beaten Cesaro twice with in the past 2 weeks. Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow successful on Friday Night SmackDown. Alright, so, I mean, if that doesn't garner us the #1 contendership, I really don't know what does. Alright, so let's see. Christian beat Drew McIntyre. Great Khali. Got beat by Mark Henry. Sin Cara and Heath Slater. Sin Cara wins. Jinder versus Justin. Jinder wins. And main event, Undertaker loses to Del Rio. What? Let's see. Cesaro and Swagger are set to face Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow in a tag team championship match. Tensions between Del Rio and Mark Henry are heating up. Alright. Alright, so let's see. What do we got here? AJ Lee, Caitlyn, Kofi, Zach. Boring. Dane versus Dolph Ziggler is alright, but, you know, boring rivalry matches. But anyway, so let's see who won that rivalry then. Sin Cara won that rivalry because we messed around with Cesaro. That's great. That is awesome. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, we are just beginning the road to No Way Out, where hopefully Team Rhodes Scholars will regain the, well, or will not regain, I don't think they were ever champions, will gain their first ever tag team championship together. Are they going to be able to do it? And will my pretty good promo, I mean, those past 2 promos I did in this episode were not bad. They were okay. They weren't stuttery or anything, so we'll see if I can keep the streak alive next week on Friday Night SmackDown. And we are in a rivalry, so it should be staying pretty constant about what it wants us to do. But until next week, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, because it is super important to get this career mode up to where it deserves to be, up in the top charts. That being said, Derek D. Ginger King checking out.